Good evening or hello. You're not watching this at night. It just happens to be night here at the moment. All right. So what we're going to have a look at tonight is the business side of things with doTERRA. And so what I'm going to do is share my screen so you can have a look. Here we go. And this is all about creating a life that you love. So to start with, what is your why? Why are you looking for something? Is it something that you're wanting some more money? Are you needing more time and flexibility? Are you wanting more freedom and be able to do things when you want to do them? Are you a new mum and you're not wanting to go back to that everyday job and leave that little one at home, so you want to be able to do something with them? Are you a mum that's got kids at school and you're just wanting that something to do between school hours, which is absolutely brilliant? Or are you wanting to add it on to an existing business? So if you've got a massage therapist, or a beauty therapist or something along those lines, and you've got something you can add these oils into what you're doing. So why build a business instead of just using them yourself? So these oils can help you. And it's not just oils, because a whole range can help you build a lasting residual income. So it's a matter of working once now and getting paid for it for years because of that work that you've done in the early stages. So when you build a business yourself, you literally have no limit on your income, unless you're working on a commission base or something like that. But if you're just working as a business, you can literally have unlimited potential, basically how much work you want to put into it. So for me, I'm free to choose my own schedule. I can work when I want to work. And you look at the contrast of that from working for somebody. And when you're working in a business and you're putting 40 hours in a week and you're having to work for them, then at the end of the day, you're working and building somebody else's dream. So this is your opportunity to get out of that and to start doing something for yourself and building it for yourself. So why doTERRA? Firstly, I came across doTERRA, as most of you probably already know, when our daughter got cancer. And I was sent some information on frankincense. And frankincense pretty much changed my life. My husband and I have run arboricultural businesses. We've got 3, and we've had them for 18 plus years. And fortunately now I have 4 wonderful ladies in the office that do the day-to-day work for us, and it gives me the opportunity to go out and teach people about essential oils, which has literally become my passion in the last few years. So why doTERRA for me, and also maybe for yourself? It is product-based, so different to a lot of MLMs out there. I was a little skeptical. I had been in an MLM before, and the way they worked it didn't really resonate with me. And then when I came across doTERRA, I was mainly using it for Talisha. I wasn't looking at it for a business side of things, but the more I started learning about these oils, the more I needed to share them with others, and the more people asked me about them. And it literally became something that I couldn't say no to in one respect. And now it's something that I absolutely love doing and I'm passionate about doing, because it's my way of giving back. It's my way of helping other people. And it's just absolutely fantastic. So the other interesting thing about doTERRA, it has one of the highest retention rates in the MLM industry. And because it has about a 65% retention rate, which is really huge. So that if you think about it, if you join 10 people up, 6 to 7 people of those people will still be ordering oils or products from doTERRA ongoing. And so that's why it builds a good foundation. It's not a get rich quick. If you're looking for something that you're going to be doing a little bit, signing up, paying a fair amount of money, and you have to sign 3 or 4 people up, and then you can make all this money, it's not the business for you. This is a slow and steady business. It's a product-based business. So it's all about getting the products in people's homes and getting them using them and getting them changing their lives with those products. The company is amazing. They have funded the business entirely personally, the owners, so there is no outside debt on the business. It is the largest essential oil company in the world now, and they actually set the standard, in a sense, for how the oils and the purity of them. So they will not accept anything unless it is 100% pure. If it doesn't reach their third-party testings, and they have a lot of those, they will actually on-sell them to other essential oil companies. They will not put their name to it. They would rather take it all off the market and not actually sell it, say it's unavailable, than sell something of inferior quality. You also have the option of checking on the bottom of your bottle, and you can go into sourceforyou.com and type in the number on the bottom of the bottle, and it will give you your GCMS report, which actually is the chemical makeup of the actual bottle of oil that you have. So it's completely transparent and you know what you're getting. And also the community. The fact that doTERRA are all about giving back to the communities that help provide the oils for us. And they have a massive charity arm called Healing Hands Foundation, and also in their co-impact sourcing, where they help other the growers, and they give back to them so that they help their communities and their families survive as well. Go and have a look at source2you.com, look at Source2You on YouTube, and there's lots of videos out there. It just, to me, it resonates to be a business that I want to be part of and I want to work alongside of. So like I mentioned before, doTERRA is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is for those that want to build a long-term sustainable business. At the beginning, it literally feels like you are the one doing all the work. It feels like you might be pushing a bucket uphill all the way, but you will get to the top and it will be then downhill the other side. It's always about helping others. At the moment, timing is unbelievable because society these days are so much more into natural alternatives, holistic medicine, ways of looking at your health as opposed to just being a bit more open-minded. People are open to trying essential oils and it's really just taking off. It isn't saturated. It's a bit like the red car syndrome. People say doTERRA and you think, oh, everybody knows about doTERRA, everyone's got doTERRA, everyone's got a doTERRA account. Why would I bother getting into that? There's only 1.5%, less than 1.5% of the Australian population have a doTERRA membership. So, and out of that 1.5%, only 10 to 15% are doing a business. So most people, and a lot of people in my business, are just buying it for their own families. They're using it for themselves, for their children. It's helping their grandma. And so a lot of them aren't doing it as a business. So there's a massive potential, especially in the New Zealand market. New Zealand is brand new. It's only we've got a warehouse there that opened earlier this year, and New Zealand is absolutely the place to go at the moment. So if you know anyone in New Zealand that would be interested in this, this is an ideal time for anyone in that market. So like I said, there's new markets opening. We have over 120 markets. So you can join with me and work with me. And I've got a lady who's over in America. I've got friends in England. So you can literally have a worldwide business and all they need to do is choose the country that they're working through when they join up. And it's online. So you can literally reach out to people across the globe. So how do you earn with doTERRA? There's three main ways. And a lot of people that work with me currently generally start, they haven't thought about doing it as a business. A lot of people aren't that entrepreneurial and don't want to just get straight in and go, hey, I'm committed to doing this as a business. And a lot of people just literally use the oils for themselves. And they really want to start by earning the oils and not having to pay for them each month. So to do that, if you introduce about 10 people to the oils, that gets you to elite rank. And once you're at elite rank, you generally earn around $300 a month, up to about Premier, which is around the $700 mark. Now, even at elite rate, that would easily cover the $100 PV that's required to earn your commission, absolutely, with excess left. When I started, I would actually leave my commission sitting in my back office and use that to pay for my oils the following month till it gets to the point that it's too much and it's not worth leaving in there. You don't want to do that. Then there's those, for that Elite to Premier, you're probably looking at doing it just to pay for your product, and it's about 3 to 5 hours a week that you'd be needing to do. And it's just personally enrolling a few people every month, and you can do it slowly. Say it takes on average about 3 months if you're just doing it at that rate to get to elite rank. Then if you're wanting to supplement your income, so you're wanting that extra $700 to $5,000 a month, 700's around probably more the Premier range, and then up to 4.5 is where gold would probably start, and then it can go up from there. And so that's at the point where you're helping 3 of the people. You're still introducing people each month, and that's something personally that I've never stopped doing. But it's helping 3 of the people that you've already introduced that are that may have enrolled quite a few people. It's helping them get them to the elite rank. So once you've done that, you get 2 people to Premier. You get 2 people to executive level, which make you to Premier, and then all the way up to gold. And it's actually just a matter of helping them, and it helps you at the same time. And then if you're wanting to really put more like 15 to 30 hours in a week, so go full time, you want to replace or exceed your income, that's where you're then still introducing people to the oil, but you've got 4 to 6 leaders in your business that you're helping achieve their dreams. And when you're helping them achieve their dreams and get to elite and then Premier and then silver, that automatically helps you, as long as you've structured things properly, so you set it out, get to gold to diamond. And that's what we're here to help you to do. So this is just a really quick overview of the compensation plan. So as you can see from the bottom there, Elite's really a starting point. You've got a few before it, but Elite's where you actually start making your money and start paying at least for your oils every month. So about the 3-month mark, and it earns around $360 or so, $300 to $360 a month on average, and it's about $3,000 a year. Up to Premier, you're looking up to between $700 and $950 a month. Silver, you're looking up to $2,000 a month. Onto gold, about 4.5 to 4.8, and so on and so forth, all the way up to presidential diamond, which is in the 3-figure income per month. And there is a number of people that are doing that and have done it in a matter of about a year or 2. And especially in new markets, it literally is taking off incredibly. So how do you get paid? So there's a few ways of getting paid. Your first way of getting paid is called your fast start. So as soon as you enroll anybody, you get paid 20% of the commission on their enrollment. And then if you're somebody that's under you enroll somebody, they get 20%, you get 10%, and so on for fast start. If the person that's under them enrolls, they get 20, the next person gets 10, you get 5. So this fast start payment gets paid weekly, and it's on anything they order in the first 60 days. Then you've got your power of 3. So as soon as you have 3 people underneath of you and they all have an LRP set up, so they've all decided they want to order something every month, once they've got that, you automatically get $50 put into your account on the 15th of the month. Once each of those 3 people have 3 people put under them, it goes to $250, and then so down it goes to $1,500. So it's really quite interesting. You get paid on that uni level monthly. You get paid on your fast start weekly. So it just keeps going into your account. Then you have uni level. Now this is where we're different to most other MLM companies. So most other MLM companies, you get paid the highest amount on the people directly under you, and the further down it gets, the lower it gets. Well, doTERRA has flipped it on its head. So when you're in the people directly under you, you actually get the lower commission. And the lower down you go, you get the higher commission. And so realistically, when you think about it, and you've had a few people that are under you, and then they've got some people under them, and then they've got people under them, you actually end up having more people on the lower levels. So you do actually end up earning more money this way, having the commission set up this direction. And then once you hit silver rank, you start getting a leadership bonus. So there's leadership pools for silver and upwards. If you still enroll somebody, you still get like an extra $250 put in your bank account every month, and then that just keeps going up. Gold, platinum, diamond. So it keeps increasing for each ranking. So how do you do it? The thing with doTERRA, it is all about the product. We're a product-based business, and that's what the most important thing is for the company, is to get these oils being used and helping people. So the whole thing is about connecting and sharing people with the oils and letting them experience them. If there was a way I could help you experience them through the internet, I would do it. But it's one of those things you really do need to experience. Then it's a matter of enrolling them, supporting them, and teaching them how to do the same, just duplicating that again. And then you have people who are above you, like myself and others, that will be able to help you do that. And so we call it the pipes. So it's prepare, invite, present, enroll, support. And literally doing that, being consistent day in, day out, and not just starting to think, oh, look, giving up, it's too hard. Literally, if you just keep doing it, it will work. So being consistent is the biggest key. And there's different ways you can do it. You can present, do workshops. You can do one-on-ones. You can meet up for coffee with a few friends and take the oils out and show them at a coffee shop. You can go to markets. There's so many different ways of doing it, local school fairs, anything like that. And also you have online. These days, the online market and online media is just amazing. We have Facebook Live, we have Instagram, you've got Twitter. So there's so many social media platforms that you can work on. So if there's one that you prefer to use, go with it. Our big thing is always making sure we stay compliant, be careful on how we discuss diseases and things like that, because we want to make sure that we do everything above board and we never try and say that we cure things, because the oils help the body and the body does the work, not the actual oil, if that makes sense. So how do you do it? Basically treat it like a business. It's not a hobby. If you're going to do it as a business, you don't have to. You can just do it as a starting off, a bit of a hobby thing. That's fine. But if you do want to do it as a business, treat it like a business. Turn up every day like you would. Set up your schedule, work out what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, set your to-do list, and just go for it. And momentum. It's a bit like, a train coming along, hitting a concrete block, it's only just moving. Whereas if it's going at speed, it will take it out. So once you've got that momentum going, it will just literally keep going. So take action always, booking classes, talk to people, enroll people, follow up with people. Like they say, it's always in the follow-up, it's keeping in touch, it's building those relationships. It is a relationship industry, and you don't have to be an extrovert to do it. I know so many people in this business that are really quiet, really shy, are not really people, and they're out there absolutely killing it. It's just amazing to watch. And because you can do it on social media as well, a lot of people find that really easy. And literally, do not worry when people say no. There will always be somebody out there that will say no, that will have every excuse under the sun or every reason why they shouldn't do it, but you'll find that anywhere. So as long as you know in yourself why you love it, why you want to do it, what your why is, just keep showing up. Don't let other people put a dampener on you and stop what you want to do. And I find it really important to write things down. When you physically take it out of your head and you put it on a piece of paper, put it up on your wall. If you're going, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to get to, put it up on a vision board. Write it down, make it real. And once you do that, things just start happening. Also verbalizing things. I'm a big believer in saying things out loud and telling yourself you'll do well at something, because more often than not these days you can think about stuff and just think in your head and you get all confused in yourself, and then unless you verbalize it and your ears hear it, sometimes it'll never happen. So verbalize things. And early on, it does feel like you're doing everything. It feels like you are a one-man band and you are enrolling everybody and you're putting everybody under everybody and getting it all set up. Don't worry, it does take off, believe me, because I personally felt like that for quite some time. So is it worth it? Absolutely. I couldn't recommend it more. I absolutely love these oils. I love the products. I love what it does for our family. I love what it does for those people that I can help. Even people that aren't wanting the oils themselves, I can make them up a little blend, give it to them, help them out. It just makes everything worthwhile for me. And I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. And that's the big thing. When you have a young family, when you have young children, when you even have an older family, all mine are grown up. Well, not completely. My youngest is 18. But they're all out doing their own thing. I wish these were around when my kids were little and I could use them on them then. Even now, my 20-year-old comes up and pinches half of my oils because he loves them diffusing in his room. It's just an amazing thing when you can work it in around your family. And it does have massive unlimited income. And that is really all about what you put into it. If you want to just do it as a hobby, that's awesome. That's what's right for you, please do it. If you want to change it and make it replace your income, do that as well. It's totally up to you. Gives you the option to travel. They have different things on all over the place. We have a convention once a year in Australia. I'm actually heading over to America in September, which I'm super excited about because that's when they release their new products for the year, and I can't wait to get over there and see what they're going to bring out. But one of the biggest things I think for people and mums and others is the fact that you can work around the home with your children. And what I would personally recommend and what I do is we put our family things in the calendar first. And even though I've got older children, we still do a lot with them. We go away once every 3 months with them and all of their friends. And they all get put in the calendar and then you work around it. So you put your family first, you put what you need to do first, and you'll be amazed how quickly you can fit things in. And it is a brilliant community. Everyone is willing to help. It's part of a community that is a great community to be part of. And yeah, I would definitely recommend that side of it too. So what's involved? You need to be committed to buy a kit. So there's no point just buying a wholesale account and getting a couple of oils. If you're going to do this, just jump in and do it. It's not that expensive. It's a lot cheaper than a lot of MLMs that I've looked at before and that some other friends of mine have been in. So be committed to buy a starter kit. Be committed to order 100 PV a month. So it's 100 points worth. And it's actually not that hard. And even once you get to a point where you do have every oil and you haven't run out of oils, I'll often just buy myself another little starter kit, an intro kit or something that I can use because I'm always giving away little samples, helping people with things, making up roller bottles. There's always something extra you need. If you have big income goals, you do need to be able to put in around 10 to 15 hours a week at minimum. If you're wanting just to do it on smaller, 3 to 5 hours in a week. And that's anybody, I'm sure, can quite fit that in. So are you focus driven? Are you driven? Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to jump in? Because if you are, it's the ideal time to do it. So here's a couple of the kits. We have the entrepreneurial kit. So this is our oil sharing kit. So this kit has multiples of quite a lot of the oils. And the reason it does that, this is more for somebody who's wanting to get to start with and get out there and go to some markets, start putting them out on display and actually selling the products that you've currently got, as opposed to just getting people to join up with them. So you've got that option. So this kit in Australia is $1,390. In New Zealand, it's $1,500. It also does give you 200 free product credits. So what that means is 200 points as such in your back office that you can redeem for free oils, which is pretty amazing. This is our most popular kit now. It's called our Nature Solution Kit. It has the 10 top oils that I personally believe every family should have, but it also has extra ones like Purify and lemongrass and lavender peace, and you've got everything you can see there. It's absolutely brilliant kit. Even if you're just wanting to change everything in your house and really get a good start, this is the ideal kit. It also comes with 100 free product credits. So you've got 100 points to spend there straight up. And that's 635 Australian or 700 New Zealand dollars. Then we've got our Home Essentials kit. This is like your starter kit, gets you going. It's got the 10 top oils in it that everyone, I believe, needs. And it also comes with a diffuser. I would highly recommend, if you're buying it and you have children, get a fractionated coconut oil as well, which is a carrier oil which will help use the oils further on your children, and you can use it straight away in your roller bottles and things like that. But this kit is $330. If you add the fractionated coconut oil, it's $346.50 in Australia. In New Zealand, it's $365 plus the fractionated coconut oil, and I can't think off the top of my head how much that is in New Zealand dollars. Then we have our starter kit. So this kit is our essential collection kit. It's the same top 10 oils, but they are all in a 5 ml size. They're not in the 15 ml bottle. Just so you know, 15 mils is about 250 drops of oil in the bottle, whereas the 5 ml bottles are only about 90 drops, to give you a comparison. This also comes with a Smart and Sassy, which is our metabolism blend. And this kit is $174 or $195 in New Zealand. But even if this is all your budget can do, and you want to then take off with it and make a business out of it, you can still do that. You don't have to buy the big kits to start your business. They will help because you've got extra oils to start with, but you can still do it with an essentials collection kit. On that one, it's just, you have the options. So what do you get from me? Well, you do get me to help you along your journey, and it's probably for me, one of the most rewarding things is helping somebody join and somebody get their first kit. And when you hear them open their first bottles of oil, there's nothing quite like it. I love it. So you get a welcome pack from me, and I put a little pack together that has a free wild orange 5 ml. I put in a couple of roller bottles, a couple of little 1 ml sample bottles, so in case you want to give them out to people straight away. A sample of our ice blue rub and the toothpaste. I've also made up a little wellness advocate guide so that you know what to do and how to get around your back office, and a quick oily guide that runs through the top 10 oils and different uses for them straight away. I give you access to my Facebook group, access to my trainings. You get my one-on-one support. Anytime you need me, contact me either through Facebook, phone me if you're in Australia, or even in New Zealand, and I'm there to help you, because that's my whole role. My role is to help you become what you need to become and what you want to do. And we have a great community support. Everyone is always got everyone's back and wants to help. And it doesn't actually matter in a lot of ways what team you're from, because everyone will join in and help. So where to from here? So if you want to get started, you can go directly to mydoterra.com/Jack Wills, and that will take you to my page. And then once you're there, up the top, you'll see a little button that says click and join and save. From there, you just choose your country. You choose Wellness Advocate as opposed to wholesale member. And then you choose your kit that you're wanting to get. If you're wanting to get the Home Essentials kit and the fractionated coconut oil, you just generally choose that and then choose the fractionated coconut oil, type it in, and it'll bring it up for you. But just a note too, I can only work with people who don't have an active doTERRA account already. If you already do and you're wanting to have more information on how to build your business, get in touch with your upline. So it's only for those that don't have an active account, but if you're already a member that's been enrolled with me and you've now decided, hey, I want to start building a business, get in touch with me and we will get going and we'll get you started. So this business is about you. It's about you achieving what it is you want to achieve, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. I'm the one, I want you to succeed, but you do need to do the work, and you do need to take responsibility, because it is your business. And once you do that, you will succeed, and you'll absolutely love it in the process. It will change your life. So get in touch, shoot me a message if you've got any questions. I am here to help you. So I can't wait, and I'm looking forward to working with you very soon. Have an awesome day. So I'll just unshare that. Whoop. Close that. Stop share. There we go. Back again. So have a fantastic day. And if there is anything at all that I can answer, and if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to let me know, and I will do my best to answer them fantastically. Thank you. See ya.